It's your girl Tart.
I'm Dymond.
And I'm Kee.
And you are listening to Clowning with My Cousins podcast, where we have candid conversations on relationships, culture, and so much more.
You know, the kind of conversations you have with your favorite cousin.
So get ready to clown with my cousins.
Okay, but no, I got a question for real though. Okay, y'all listening? Mm-hmm. So I go to the same Walmart all the time, right?
Get them.
I'm a Dymond.
But you know my motto.
Because that was the first thing that came to my head. Grab his
ass. Once, twice, 3 times a million.
This is one person that he just like constantly tries to talk to me, right? Like persistent. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, after a few times,
take me with you. I'll make sure he get your number.
Because you know, no. Listen. I gave him my number, right after like the 5th time, because he was just,
okay.
He was very persistent, and you don't see that these days now. But then I'm like, he at Walmart. How many people is he persistent to? Because he see the same people all the time.
Okay, bitch.
But I got to think of it whole circle. But anyway, I'm out here pushing our podcast like a mixtape. So I'm like,
me too, bitch. At the casino, put them down.
So I'm like, okay, I'll give you my number if you check out our podcast or whatever. So, I wrote my number on the card, gave him to him. And the only thing is, this man is 24 years old, I think.
Get him.
So what y'all think is too young? What's too young?
Cougar that nigga.
So I'm very intrigued with a 24-year-old guy. He's very handsome and he's very intelligent.
24, and that's 12 years on her
He's
ass.
going to be very rich. And
are you sure he's going to be very rich?
Yes, that man is very smart.
Hey, look at me.
I want to tell.
Cash the fuck out.
Okay.
But it feels different. It feels very weird. Like sometimes when he lays on me, I feel like I'm his mama. Or his grandma. I mean, I feel real old.
I don't know.
And I always feel like that if I was to ever really give him a chance, that once he actually grows into whoever he wants to be, that he's gonna leave me. I'm gonna be too old.
Why
I don't know.
so negative?
I don't believe that. I believe that younger men can fall
for the younger girl.
No, but younger men, from what I can hear, a lot of younger men like older women. Because they say they're more mature, they're more this. They learn a lot from older women compared to girl. I don't know about you, but I went through my phase of being all the way the fuck outside, like partying every month. Niggas,
but listen,
are you 32? 30.
I'm 32.
32.
But listen,
I'm 31.
And you're 31.
I always have to think about where I was in my 20s, and outside.
Bitch, we was outside together.
Exactly. So that's why I looked your way. Like, you already know.
Bitch, everybody been outside with Dymond. Okay.
So I'm just like, you 20-something years old. Like, I've been where you at, and I wasn't ready for nothing serious. So I don't even want to try to like entertain it just to. But he was like, all I do is go to work, and I take care of myself. And you know what I'm saying? I may be 24, but I'm really mature. Like this is whole spiel. Girl, every time.
Listen, I almost said some shit that might get me canceled. I was gonna sing R. Kelly's beat, and they was gonna be like, no, man. So listen, I do not condone the things that R. Kelly has done. I do believe he should pay for his crimes because that's just disgusting. But I love his music.
So go sing it, girl.
I ain't gonna do it today. They ain't gonna cancel me, bitch.
It doesn't work with the conversation.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Nah, but for real though. What's too young? Y'all don't think that's too young?
You may be young. Bitch, I don't know about you. But you ready.
Oh my goodness.
What is too young? So at the age of 31.
What's too young? For you. I'm just saying for you. I'm not saying for general, just for you.
Just on age alone, I would say 26, 27.
I was thinking too, 27, 28. Okay.
So, but if I got to know somebody and they were mature in their age and then I found out later, like, oh, you're 24, I wouldn't be like, oh, hell no. Because in my mind, we've grown accustomed to each other To where I'm like, oh damn, this man ain't got the mind frame of a 24-year-old.
I've been in that situation.
I bet.
I have. I have. But it put that wall up though. Because it was just
so again, fuck niggas, fuck other niggas. Right? So they fuck other niggas from the opportunity to then come in because a nigga has fucked up the opportunity for you. So now I got this wall up. When I didn't have a wall at first, now I got this wall up because of a fuck nigga. And now you as a younger nigga who want to get to know me, you're fucked because now my wall is up because of another fuck nigga.
No, this is for the same person. He told me he was a certain age, but then he then came out with the truth because he was, moving weird, and I'm like, we too old for that. And then he finally came out with, I'm really this age, and
but now because of the things because now the things that he did,
that wall up, I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
That wall could have been up a long time ago.
But that's what I'm saying. Because of what he did, you threw that wall up, and now this new younger guy, you like, shit, I don't know about it.
Exactly, the wall's up.
That fuck nigga, fuck that other nigga's opportunity
up. You're right. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
What you think is too old, Key? What's too young? What's too young for you?
I mean, yeah, because your age is different than ours. What's your age?
I mean, I had one. It was around the 28, 29.
What's your age?
What's my age? I'm girl.
You're what?
I'm 26.
Girl. That bitch asked us. Let's ask us. What's your age?
I'm 36. Anywho, my age was 28, 29. But my reality is with this 24-year-old guy, he has taught me a lot of things that I did not know. And I am appreciative and attracted to any man who can teach me along the way.
Yeah.
So at this point, the age has kind of
school me.
This 24-year-old is teaching you things.
Huh? Yes, this man has taught me.
So in this context, this man is of a different culture.
Oh.
So he is in tune with stock. He is in tune with other things. So he's putting her the fuck on. But again, school me, don't fool me.
And see, and that's my thing. Like, I'm more along with that and advanced to that. So if you can't talk that with me, you wasting my time.
And all I see is your age at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah, because in my mind, so again,
what are we going to talk about?
It is a major difference. So if you are 24 and all you doing every day is smoking, drinking, partying, and got your own shit, and when I say your own shit, I mean not just an apartment with an air mattress in the living room floor. I mean a whole bedroom suite. And I understand that shit comes with time, but bitch, we got it. Right, so when you fucking with a grown ass woman and you want to fuck with this grown ass woman, guaranteed there are expectations of a grown ass woman, and I know that we say that we shouldn't do it, but at the end of the day, my value says that nigga, you need to have some living room furniture and some bedroom furniture, and it ain't blow up.
What was the vibe? What is the vibe that you catch from this guy?
I don't catch a vibe.
So is it because you're not attracted? Are y'all talking? What's up?
No, I haven't even talked to him on the phone. This happened like day before yesterday.
I mean, so he hasn't called anything yet.
No.
I mean, that's a good sign.
But he did ask me because I told him like, I'll be your friend. Like, we can be cool, and we can start out as friends.
Okay.
But I told him that I can't guarantee that it'll go farther than that. I have to get to know you and know that.
I like that you were open with that communication because you gave them options up front.
And he was like, well, you're not going to like ghost me, right? You're going to respond to my messages and my calls and stuff.
Yeah, when I'm not busy, I'm still a grown ass woman.
That's why I was just like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to, just purposely ignore you. I'm giving you my number. So we just have to see. I just wanted to,
does it make you feel like a whole pervert or something?
No. Because when y'all get with my son's dad is younger than me.
And is.
He probably ain't that much younger than you.
Not no 24. He's not 24. But
well, girl, if he was 24 by the time you had your son, girl, he would have been a real baby.
For real.
Oh, you know what? There was another young one too back in the day. And he is now a mechanic with his own business. He has succumbed.
Bitch, I know
that's
exactly
what I'm saying.
What you're talking about, but he was always a fuck nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You have. I feel like
his real personality was not.
He's in his 30s now, though, right?
No, he's in his 20s.
He's in his 20s. Oh, girl,
he's in higher 20s, but he's in his 20s. But my thing about it is, you're saying that no, he's not a fuck nigga.
He was never a fuck nigga. I don't believe that person was a fuck nigga at all.
So why did this person have a girlfriend and was texting you sexual shit?
Who?
This mechanic.
Not that. Not as. I mean, he has before.
Fuck nigga.
Girl.
Tart.
Call spade a spade.
Call it what it is.
Lord Jesus.
But
Girl, you can't get the benefit of that because you're just like, oh, I didn't take it serious. No, bitch, he said it. Those were his words. He acted on it. Fuck nigga.
I want you to understand people are still human.
But that's what I'm saying.
I understand that
That's what I'm
people
saying.
are still
He's in his 20s.
People still
That's
flirt. They do things within.
So then basically you're agreeing with what that woman said.
Well, what woman said?
Either be the main bitch or be the side bitch.
At this point.
So that's what it sounds like
I
you're saying
have
to
no
me.
opinion on that. Honest, I mean, I have an opinion, but I don't have an opinion on that set. My brain is not closed-minded to either way that she put that information at.
But
we're just human. Mm-hmm. And move accordingly to whatever floats your boat.
well, my boat don't float that way.
my boat don't float that. I'll float my boat along.
Okay, shit.
Single
in my
sail.
mind, I'll treat your ass like Pennywise, bitch. You'll float too. Don't fuck around with me.
So what's too old?
Shit.
Depends on what that bank account looks like. Nigga,
So
you're 80 and you're a millionaire, you're interested in me.
Hey, daddy.
What you talking about? Bitch, put me as your beneficiary and we Gucci.
80
Bitch, and all y'all be invited to the extravagant ass wedding. Hell yeah, 80. I'll roll my man right down the aisle. Y'all got me fucked up.
You gonna roll them down the aisle? Okay.
But realistically, just on some regular schmegular. So y'all know I'm the cousin and the sister who always like, bitch, cash out, right? Every last one. If y'all say, ooh, this nigga got some cash out.
Every time.
Cha-ching, I'll check mark your ass. At this point, I can see them in public and they'll be like, this is him. Bitch, check. Cash the fuck out. But on some real wholesome, on some real vibing shit, on some real lovey-dovey shit, my age, because in my mind, I think about my father, right? There's no way I can date a man who's the same age as my father. I just couldn't. Or even 8 to 10 years younger than him. So my cap would be mid-40s. Mid-40s. I'm 31, mid-40s. Mid-20s, mid-40s. That's a good range.
I'm 36 and my max is about 42. I'm not mid anything.
Well,
I'm
bitch,
low.
what happens when you're 42?
Who, me?
Right.
Then my age goes up.
It goes down?
I mean, it could go down.
So in my mind, she gonna say at age 42, she only gonna go up to 46, but she'll date a 30-year-old. Bitch.
I mean, I have a thing for a baby face. I do. I mean, call the thing a thing.
Ooh, predator.
Okay. Cool for real.
What happened to age? Ain't nothing.
Right. Switch it up quick.
Hell no. Not my kid.
30 ain't bad though.
That's what I'm
when
worried
you're
about.
40.
Them parents, them 24-year-old parents, when you walk in the door and say, hello, I'm dating your son.
Yeah, but if you a real ass mama, you gonna ask this woman, what you want with my son? Because what is he really doing for you? Unless you know that your son is a good ass man and he's mature. If you know that your son is immature, I'm gonna ask you, even if it was me and it was my kid, what you want with my son? Because I know that as his mama, he's not mature. Mm-hmm. He ain't mature. He ain't got real shit going for him. This nigga packing TVs off a truck every day, and he ain't making real money. So what is it that you want with my son?
Either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then at that point, I'm now questioning you. What are you looking for? I'm still asking you what you're looking for. So I believe that just the same way that men ask other men who's trying to date their daughters what they're looking for, I do believe that women should ask other women what they're looking for too. Because at the end of the day, when you're dating someone else's kid, you want the best for your kid, right? Mm-hmm. And although their best might not be your best, you can at least get in the ballpark and understand, like, okay, I know my baby gonna get hurt behind this motherfucker because they ain't really looking for shit, and my baby's in love. Now I ain't gotta come to you and be like, oh, they ain't looking for shit. As your parent, I am gonna tell you and be like, hey, baby, keep your head up, my nigga, on some real shit. Open. Keep your head up because these ducks is out here, my nigga, and they quacking. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. I'm gonna keep it G with my nigga, and I'm gonna keep it. If I had a girl, I'm gonna keep it G with her. Hey, baby girl, that nigga ain't talking about shit. Mm-hmm. These niggas is out here. Your mama know. Mm-hmm. This nigga right here, that nigga might walk like a duck, quack like a duck, but guess what? That nigga is a chicken. Throw that nigga back, bitch, and don't act the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Same thing. But in my mind, it's not just. I wouldn't just do it for my kids. I would do it for my little cousins because at this point, you have to be able. I believe that when we get knowledge, it is our job to inform family and loved ones of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't,
our experiences,
yes,
that's why you go.
Because at the end of the day, I understand that you're gonna go out there and bump your head, but I want you to be able to come back and be like, damn.
You was
Dymond
right.
or Kiki or Tart told me that. Cool. Now I know. Now I know what the fuck I'm looking for. Now, even though they told me that in the beginning, it didn't resonate with me until I hit my head just a little bit. I had to go out there and ram my shit. I bumped my head just a little bit, and
but
that shit hit.
Sometimes there's a ram, right?
Sometimes there's a ram because at the end of the day, times change, and what we went through might not look the same to them what they went through. So it's sometimes it's going to be a ram.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, even if it's a ram, they'll at least think back and be like, damn, they went through something a little similar and they kind of warned me about this just a little bit. Now, the situation was completely different. Like, completely. But I see what they were saying. I don't know how many of y'all have had the instance of when you were on the dating scene and you pulled up to a nigga house and this nigga tried to trap you in the house and you had to get out and escape for your life. How many? I know you have. I don't know about you. But, bitch, we both almost got. As well as another cousin or cousins. So for me, with my niece, I'm gonna be like, hey, my nigga, always be in a public setting, always be in that public space because you don't know everybody's intentions, and this is what happened to me. And don't ever think that nobody. I'll never put anything past anybody because people are capable of anything because they are human.
And it be them sneaky
And
ones.
of course she gonna look at me. Of course she gonna look at me and be like, "Nanny, you tripping?" And guess what? I'm gonna be like, "All right, baby. But if you need me, call me, cause your nanny gonna show up with the gat, and I'm gonna air the shit out. Call your nanny, and then we gonna call them uncles and cousins who got hogs, and they gonna do what the fuck needs to be done, and we gonna wipe that shit clean, and we gonna move on. And now you know what a fuck nigga look like, niece." Now don't keep going out there fucking with fuck niggas because we ain't gonna keep making them disappear. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't gonna draw attention to ourselves.
Right. Then we just gonna leave you to the pack.
Man, I'ma always have your back. Just like I said the last time, I'ma always have all of my family's back at the end of the day. If you need me, call me. Now do not be the person who's always crying wolf because bitch, you're gonna run out of your freebies. I might sit on my couch for 30 minutes and be like, I'm gonna see if this bitch gonna call back. Right? But if it's some real distress, the bitch coming with the gag.
But listen, I like the salt and pepper look.
I do too on a man.
On a baby face. It's got to be smooth skin.
Salt and pepper on a baby face.
Yes.
What?
When I say a baby face, so my definition of a baby face is a man who moisturizes, has no acne, has no scars, has no blemishes.
So you want
this
clean.
man is taking. I'm period.
Okay.
I want that skin to.
Is that what you mean by baby face? Because I'm
glow.
thinking you want him to look young.
Yeah, no, I need it to be.
You want his skin.
To look
you want
right.
he takes care of his
just
skin.
like when he takes his shirt off. I don't that
don't
taco
have no
meat.
titties.
Yeah, I don't like
I
that.
can't do taco meat.
I don't like that.
So I know this is gonna sound biased because again I'm a hefty one, but I prefer not to have a man with a lot of meat.
I've learned to love them all.
Penis. I'm talking about stomach.
Too much extra. I can do them big. I can do them buff. I can't do them with titties.
And if you too buff, you too bad. I don't want you too bad. I don't want an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't need that.
That's too much. I mean, yeah, I can do a little hefty, like you said.
Just a little bit, like when Kevin Gates kind of started losing weight. Not when he first came out, he was a plump butterball.
Yeah, I don't like when he first came out, but yeah,
and he started looking nice. I was like, damn,
I think he's too skinny right now.
He is.
I feel like I don't like. I think he needs to put on just a little bit more weight.
Yeah, baby.
But I like watching him work out though.
Yeah. Now I can't say that I don't like me a skinny man because I like me a skinny man too.
I can pass on that.
No, baby.
I can pass on
it's
it too.
Something
I don't
about
mind it, but
the V cut and the bone structure and all of it. Bitch, I know it's a different world.
That's because in your brain has told you that skinny man
a big dick. And all of the weight is in the dick. So, women, you want to know what that nigga weigh? 95 pounds, 15 of it is the dick.
I cannot.
story am I? Mic drop out. But
oh my god,
I like salt and pepper too. I like an old school nigga who can dress his ass off though. That is such a turn on. You out like in public and you having brunch, sipping mimosas, and that old school nigga come in, and you know that all the bitches is attracted because we all do the same thing. God damn. And that nigga come in.
Good.
Got his watch on, got a little chain on. He ain't real flashy. That nigga got on cufflinks. That nigga got on some motherfucking dress shoes.
He read business.
Yeah.
That nigga read pussy when he came in the room because that's what read him.
There ain't too many of them around here.
There's not. They needles and haystacks as well.
But I also tell you that at this point in time, some of these young niggas is putting pressure on these on niggas our ages because I know these females is after our little cousins, the Sergios, the Treys. They after them niggas because them niggas. You wasn't that A-Phyllis and them thing.
Oh yeah, you wasn't there.
Suited in motherfucking booty.
Suited in booty.
Seen the pictures.
Look at them.
I'm saying. Right. Like, I know it running the family because bitch, we was fly.
We was fly too. We was all fly. You should have came. Girl, you missed it. I'm glad I went.
Bitch, you missed it. So I believe that the younger generation has a little more swag, and I think their mind frame is a little different too than the niggas our age. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, our generation. I don't know. We missed the mark.
And them niggas went from baggy ass white tees to sagging to niggas in our generation. When I think about us, right, from 85 to around 95, we seen and went through a lot of shit. We grew up without knowing what the fuck internet was in the beginning. We knew what phone lines was. We knew how to plug in the phone, beepers, pagers, call me, beat me, bitch. We know all of that. Ask some of these younger kids, bitch, what was life without internet? Bitch, we're older than Google if y'all didn't know.
We are.
So at this point, these kids, the niggas our age, they went through a lightweight, a midlife crisis at a young ass age.
Yeah, but this is a lot of conversations that our ancestors or our elders didn't have with themselves about us too. About how the way we move versus the way that they moved previously.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a lot of our ancestors and elders have also taken their hat off to a lot of us because we stand up for what the fuck is right. We will go out there and motherfucking protest for the most part. We will go out there. Bitch, I don't know about y'all, but I was out there in that Oklahoma protest, and bitch, me and my other cousin, our cousin Patch, bitch was maced. We was running from fucking metal bullets, bitch. We was out there because I believed in paying I believe a debt that was owed to people before us because they fought for that right, and our grandmother who did sit-ins and all that. So I believe that there's a different level because as society changes, so does different views and perspectives, and we learn more. Knowledge is key, and the things that they did for survival of family. And then our parents did more of, okay, well, they did it to survive for family. So now I want to be able to have shit and I want my kids to have shit. And now they set a real high expectation because they believe that, a lot of our parents believe that we should just take anything when it comes to these jobs. And we're like, no. These jobs will replace us in a motherfucking heartbeat. While y'all was sitting up here and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever because I got a family to feed. We like, yeah, we got a family to feed too, but at the end of the day, we got dignity too. Are you not gonna sit up here and do me like how you did my mama who worked at your company for 30 motherfucking years, was sweating and slaving, and then fired her motherfucking ass, or said that she was unfit for fucking duty after she slaved for your ass and cut her fucking retirement? No, bitch, you don't get to do me like that. You don't get to walk over me.
Yeah, but with that mind frame, I still feel like that back in the day, or our elders have more than we do now. With the mind frame, because they understood
what family was. We are in a day and age where we understand family, but we're also like, I ain't gotta fuck with you if I ain't gotta fuck with you.
We're more selfish. They actually thought we put their family first, and we technically put ourselves first.
Yes, we were given a lot. So I will say that we were spoiled, but I also think that some of our spoiledness also aids in our voice to be able to speak up for ourselves as well, and not take as much bullshit as they took back in that day. So it's pros and cons to both, because as you know, this bitch right here, bitch, you get too far out of the pocket where I feel like I gotta come in, I'm being harassed on my job every day, bitch. I will turn that resignation letter and laugh in your face and go find me another job and get paid more.
That's what everybody doing.
Compared to our parents who was like, I don't understand why you keep switching jobs. You ain't gonna never have nothing. Well, shit, they don't want me to have nothing no way. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to have something and own something. But I'm not gonna let people just walk over me and do anything when I know better.
And I understand it, but my point is that the most important thing to me is the family.
Oh.
Even though
it's the family. So when we leave here tonight, we're gonna take a trip.
Even though
on this side of town,
we're gonna do what?
Take a trip on this side of town. Since the most important thing to you is family, we're gonna go down the street.
No, we're not gonna go down the street.
Okay, then. So again, and I believe that.
And I was gonna say, if family is important, girl, why we ain't going to Vegas
in December? Because bitch, I'm still looking at tickets. Are you still looking at tickets?
I gave up because y'all ain't said nothing.
Bitch, I'm down. Been down.
Yeah, if I put family first, that means that I didn't do that job thing, so I can't go with you to Vegas.
What job thing?
The one we were just talking about. In regards to which one was more important, the family or
work?
Yes.
So you're saying that you can't go to Vegas because you decided to
voice your opinion
at work? My point exactly. You were protesting your job. And now it's fuck the family.
Taking care of family. That's what I was
fuck
doing.
My husband.
That's what I wanted to say. Family.
Fuck the family. The family fuck my husband. I mean, so girl, you know I'm in a good spot right now. So if I can find some, but you gotta be willing to go, because bitch, you be on bullshit. You. Oh, yeah. And if I can find some reasonable tickets, bitch, I got you. You know it wouldn't be my first time buying a plane ticket.
I'm gonna need a GoFundMe for this one.
Well, bitch,
I can find tickets. We can find round trips for $120.
And then when I get there, what I'm gonna do?
Well, bitch, that's on you. You better work it out.
They got a lot of strip clubs.
This bitch.
I'm gonna need some coupons.
I need you speaking to the mic. This bitch need a sponsor. Do your ad right now.
There you go.
I need a sponsor. Yeah, call me 405.
Don't do that,
girl.
But you gonna have all kind of people calling you.
Cash App.
Girl, don't do that.
Instagram.
Right. Her Instagram is
00.
What's that? Your
Cash App.
Bitch, and get hacked.
Right.
Bitch, you crazy. You're gonna post your Instagram.
Girl, I don't even know how to check them damn messages on the Instagram.
Oh my god. And she gonna talk about them older people, bitch.
Every time somebody hit me like follow me, and I hit that follow button, and I'm like, did I follow them? And I do it again, and then it uncheck. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. And I do it again.
You know when you hit follow on Instagram, it then tells you following.
Yeah,
ING. You gotta read. I tell you that all the time.
And she was looking like, does it?
Listen, Tart, this is the same bitch who will walk up to a door that says use other door, and that bitch will pull on the door and never read the sign on the door. And I'll be like, bitch, it literally says use other door. She'll be like, well, why the fuck? Yeah. She mad at him because she didn't read it.
That is funny. Oh man. All right, well, let's wrap this one up. I just want to thank everyone for listening, man. We really out here.
We have a good time doing this, y'all.
Yeah, we do. We really do. And I'm happy y'all listening. You got any final thoughts?
Final thoughts is I go back to it all the time. Have that communication and give everybody their options, man. Don't be out here on no fuck shit. Don't be in here trying to fuck up people's space and they peace because you got ulterior motives. Swear.
That's good. What about you, Key?
Nope. Love thy neighbor.
As thyself.
As thyself.
And I just want to say, keep watering yourself because you're growing.
I like that.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Clowning with My Cousins podcast.
Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Got something you want to discuss? Hit us up in the DM.
Bye.